I just got 10 times more lazy, but 10 times more effective because of ChatGPT Atlas. So what is ChatGPT Atlas? It's basically if Google Chrome and ChatGPT had a baby. That's a weird example, but let me explain. It's basically a browser that can replicate exactly what Google Chrome is, but it makes things 10 times easier, especially if you're running a business doing outreach like DMs or emails, or just have a pipeline, anything in business to make it easier. And I'm going to show you specifically how you can make it easier for you to do DM outreach on LinkedIn. But first, basically, I just searched up ChatGPT Atlas on ChatGPT Atlas, what it is. It's basically, again, a web browser built by OpenAI with ChatGPT baked into the experience, not just a plugin, but a browser itself. So a lot of times what I personally did was take screenshots or copy and paste my text into ChatGPT's own tab. Now it literally is taking all the information as you are on the browser itself, and you can simply ask it questions on the sidebar, which I'll show you guys in a second and how I leverage it for DMs. So this makes things much more easy, the experience is smoother, and allows you to leverage ChatGPT a lot more in your business. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. There's 3 things I want you to leverage if you're doing DM outreach or wanting to use it for yourself to get more appointments. So number 1, it starts with the foundation, which is optimizing your profile so that people know that you are the right person to connect to about your service, about a specific solution. So what I'm going to do here, this is my LinkedIn profile, is I'm going to ask ChatGPT, this is a sidebar right here. I'm literally just on the side right here, and I'm going to ask it, this is my profile. I want you to optimize my profile to increase connection rate with my client avatars. I won't even tell it what it is. Let's just see how it works. So that's my prompt there. Step 1, profile objective. When your ideal client, fractional CFO, CXO, or business consultant land on your profile, they should immediately understand 3 things. 1, you help them get qualified appointments without manually prospecting. You have proof it works, social proof in numbers. Okay, cool. Number 3, you're approachable and easy to start a convo with. Pretty good insights. So step 2, optimizing the headline. So my current headline right here is helping B2B growth consultants and fractional CXOs get qualified appointments using AI LinkedIn DM outreach done for you. Thousands of business owners served. So the current, which is this again, how it says to optimize it in different ways, is giving me 3 options. So option 1, it's authority driven. We help qualified sales calls. We book qualified sales calls for fractional CXOs and business consultants using AI-powered LinkedIn outreach. Thousands of business owners served. Okay, pretty similar to what I have. Option 2, problems and solution framing. Fractional CFOs and consultants, stop chasing leads. We fill your calendar with qualified appointments using AI LinkedIn DMs. Solid, I like it. And then option 3, short and punchier for DMs. We book you 30 plus qualified appointments monthly, done for you with AI LinkedIn outreach. Very quick, I like it. So those are pretty good suggestions. I honestly might go with the authority driven. I like how punchy and quick it is to say like we book da 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 da. But either of those options are pretty solid. I just have preference. Then banner recommendation. Okay, sweet. So make your banner a visual elevator pitch. Design headlines like we fill your calendar with pre-qualified appointments, 100% done for you. Dang, I might take that. Man, that's good. Okay, then the about section, rewrite, optimized version. So if you are curious, here's my banner headline right now. So it basically calls out the pain points of my client avatar, calls them out first off, and then shares what we do, what does it mean for them, how does it work, and how do I, how can you get in touch with me? So let's see what they're doing. This one's for you. You're great at what you do, but find consistent qualified clients online. That's a whole different game. Maybe you've tried networking events, asking for referrals, cold outreach that feels like shouting into the void. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, so it's a similar structure, but I do like how concise it is. It does make it easier to read. Okay, and then again, it has a step 5 featured section. I can highlight, I should definitely do this. Case studies post, a VSL or short explainer. I'm gonna do that literally right after this call. This is good. Step 7, connection message, optimize. It's giving me way more than I asked for on my profile, but you can see the point. It is able to just take everything from my profile and help me structure an outreach strategy. Photo, profile photo, you're solid. But if you want a 2x conversions, make sure it's bright lighting, slight smile, approachable, not salesy, neutral or branded background, frame, chest up, shoulders squared. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. Content strategy 1 to 2 times a week, speed to lead, different frameworks behind the scenes. So as you can see, it's just giving me a whole lot of information on optimizing my profile, from the about section, the bio, the banner, the pictures, to the features and the posting, which is freaking spectacular. Okay. Now, the second way I want you guys to leverage LinkedIn, or leverage ChatGPT Atlas and LinkedIn, is going after the right people. When you're doing cold DM outreach on LinkedIn, you might as well get Sales Navigator. You just need the core version if you're not doing this with a team, like a sales team. Anyway, so you simply need to generate your own list. You need to generate a list to go after, whether it be manually or sync it up with an automation like what we have. But essentially, let's just say I am here. I'm going to search up something like this. I want to target insurance people, but they must be a team of 50 plus people, only decision makers like owners, and US. How can I make a qualified list on Sales Nav? Here we go. So start with the lead search, events filter. So geography, it says just do US. Let's go ahead and just do United States. Second is insurance. So I can go to industry. Where is industry? Industry's right there. Let's go to insurance. And then I can do company headcount above 50. And then I can go to seniority level, owner, senior director, vice president. Okay, that's good. And then current job title. And then let's just say I want to go after only private events, like it says, private businesses. Then I can go to company type and then type only privately held. Boom, there I got myself a list of 7,500 people plus that are in the United States and are owners of insurance businesses over 50,000. So this is a pretty freaking solid list to go after if I'm going after insurance. So what I would do from here is just save this list right here. Again, plug it into an automation software if you have one. If not, you would just do this manually here and message them through Sales Navigator. Now, I'm going to show you really fast what I do. I have my own outreach software. This is what I use here. And basically what we do is we take that list from Sales Navigator and plug it into here, but so that we can send the first message and the connections and in-mails that we have from Sales Navigator to get more appointments. Okay, so we sent this one to Bridge right here. I hope I'm pronouncing his or her name, Bridge. We just sent this message. Curious if you have the capacity for an increase in fractional CFO clients. Wondering if PowerDrive LLC, their business, is a good fit for a partnership. This person said, hey Marcus, thanks for the message. Definitely can work as a fractional CFO for other clients. And then this is the message we sent. Hi Bruce, we help companies like yours book 50 plus qualified meetings monthly using LinkedIn outbound and AI. Happy to share exactly how it's helpful. Let's book a call this week. And the person said, sure, we can do next week. And yep, now we're just basically booking a time with them. We're just following up. But I'm going to go in here and ask ChatGPT, for example, how I would leverage this in messaging is, how would you reply back to his message? And I can get some ideas of new like tests, new messaging to actually book them in. It's probably taking this one in right now, and it's looking at what I said here. So yeah, you can see it's giving me almost the same thing, like how's Wednesday, specific time, but then it can give me suggestions on how to make it more friendly, more polished, client facing. I can actually more casual and friendly. What we can do differently. All right, so that's essentially how I can leverage ChatGPT right next to my messaging, my outreach. Let's look at Michael Munson. This person was interested. I did a different opening line. Person said I'd like to learn more, but didn't get back to us. So we just messaged him today. I can ask, for example, what would be a good follow-up message in 2 days to Cameron Michael Munson. So there's the light and confident, simple and conversational, soft touch and value reminder. Yeah, so these are solid different ways I can easily message back. Now, an advanced tip for those who have never used ChatGPT before, you can prompt it to make it better by feeding it information pertaining to the skill set you want. So it can be, you know, Alex Mosey's copywriting skills and messaging sequences, or another mentor or coach of yours, so that it can follow a similar philosophy. It's like following a certain framework in sales, right? If you're following Andy Elliott or NEPQ from Jeremy Meyer, you can prompt the ChatGPT to learning it and taking advanced knowledge from a specific source. So you can help it. You can help it be smarter and more specific toward your style or philosophy by plugging in information on Atlas. So you can definitely do that. But guys, that's virtually what I'm doing here. Is first, I'm leveraging it to optimize my profile. Second is finding qualified prospects, how to leverage Sales Navigator to go after the right people, and then actually how to respond back to messages or follow up with people. Guys, I hope this video was helpful. Get ChatGPT Atlas. Trust me, as simple as it sounds, it's just ChatGPT in a browser search. It is 10 times more effective, and it makes me so much more lazy so that I can actually see different options and ways I can improve anything I do in outreach in my whole entire business. So if you have questions, drop it down in the chat. If you have ideas even too, drop those in the comments too. If you like more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I'll come out with videos all the time about business and outreach. Take care.